I mean, technology has definitely been the biggest challenge, but aside from technological issues, it's just been a matter of building it. When you're making a game this big, it's challenging to get all the pieces made. And we didn't really have a great example of somebody who's done this before. So it sort of felt like you were trying to prepare for the moon landing when it had never ever happened. We made our best guess as to how some things could work, and a lot of times we were right, and a lot of times we were wrong and had to go back to the drawing board about stuff. The closest thing we had to what PlanetSide 2 was PlanetSide 1. That's obviously a 10-year-old game now, and we knew a lot of things that didn't work very well with it that we wanted to change. So that to me was probably the most challenging thing, was just how many attempts we had to make to get it right. I think in terms of launch, it's been beyond my expectations. The entire team has been really pumped about it. We launched exactly when we said we would, on the exact day we said we would, and for the world of MMO launches, that feels like a big victory to me. We've had some server issues as we've been dealing with load and higher than expected load on some servers, but we've had our server engineers working throughout the entire holiday break to try to get the servers up and running and try to get as stable of an experience for our players as possible. So, so far, I'd say things are fantastic, and we are all really excited to move on to the next stuff and start making new, exciting content for all the players. Seen a lot of people discussing the free-to-play model in a variety of different places, from 4chan to Reddit to our own forums. And for the most part, I think people are starting to see that it is a really fair model, that we're not letting you have any sort of pay-to-win stuff in the game, and that we're practicing what we preach when we've talked a lot about wanting to maintain a truly competitive game and not give players that are spending money any sort of gameplay advantage. And so, yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of people taking advantage of some of the cosmetic customizations that are available in the game, which is really good. And I mean, as far as we're concerned, right now it's going as ideal as it could possibly go.
Generator compromised.
We've gotten a lot of input from people about things like, for instance, wanting to have station cash unlocks granted to all characters on their account instead of just the character that buys it. And that's probably something that we will do down the road, but it's going to take us some time to figure out exactly how it's going to work. But we've heard from a lot of people that that's something they want to do, and one of our goals with this game is to listen to our players and do the things that our players want us to do. So we're investigating how we can try to accomplish that sort of stuff. A lot of what people want right now is more. They want more stuff. They want more cosmetics. We have vehicle cosmetics, for instance. You can put undercarriage lights on your Sunder transport. Well, people want to be able to equip that undercarriage light at the same time that they equip a different hood ornament and a different grille in front of their vehicle. So being able to support allowing players to have more cosmetic customizations active at any given time on their vehicles or on their infantry characters is another thing we've heard a lot of players ask for, and it's something else we're working on trying to accomplish for them. Well, the next few weeks, we're definitely going to be focusing on bug fixing and polish. There's a lot of kind of low-hanging fruit in terms of user requests for basic functionality or changes up to some UI windows, and we're going to try to tackle as many of those as we can. Moving forward into 2013, we're going to start working on big-ticket features like new continents, new vehicles, new game systems, adding some of the systems that didn't make it for launch, such as Orbital Strike and our large mission system that helps allow players to coordinate together. We're going to be putting a lot of those things in and putting a lot of emphasis on getting those things out in 2013. This game, if you haven't played it yet, you must. If you're a PC gamer and a shooter fan, you have to at least give it a try. One, it's free to play, so you don't have any excuses not to. But it provides the type and depth of gameplay that there is no rival to in the shooter world. Having hundreds of players being able to work together to be able to coordinate these massive battles is just an unbelievable experience for people the first time they get to see it. And a lot of times people just don't get that it's possible, or they see videos of it, but they don't really get it until they actually get in and start actually running around and experiencing it for themselves. And we've seen enormous numbers of people who are playing for hours and hours at a time. Right now, our average playtime is huge. We were having, in the first 6 days of launch, over 100 years of playtime per day. 100 years of playtime for our players, which is huge, really, really big. And that's all just a testament to what a unique and unprecedented gaming experience that PlanetSide 2 truly is. planetside2.com. You can just go to planetside2.com and download it directly. All you have to do is sign up for an account and you're in. You don't have to put in your credit card or anything else. You can just jump straight into the game and play right away. We're also available on Steam. And if you're in Europe, I think you can go to ProSieben and you can find the game through them.